Hey guys, still here, and welcome back to Transport Fever. Now, it took a little longer to get this video out than I had hoped, but here we are. Anyway, as you guys have mentioned, I need to do something about these train lines, because at the moment, I'm just not making any money with them. And the main problem is that they're too slow. If I can speed these things up by getting faster trains, then that should allow me to start making a profit, because these people will pay extra to arrive at their destinations faster. So, in order to do that, we're going to sell off all the trains that we have. And that way we should allow ourselves some budget for buying new trains. Of course, at this point... Oh, there we go. One of my trains was able to find the depot. They must be all on the opposite trip. Yep. Most of these can only access the depot once they've visited the station. So I need to make sure that they first get to their station and then I can sell them off. Such as this gentleman right here. I can have them reach their stop and then throw out the passengers and then sell off the train. There you go, you're stopped, you're empty, you're going home. You're just about to pass where I need you to go. Thank you, you can sell yourself. Well, okay, that sounds wrong. You can sell yourself off. We can sell the train. Yeah, let's just go with that. Here's another one. Go to the depot. Is that all of them? No, there's still two of them about. You. Off you go. And then this must be the last one. Now, I do not really have a lot of money in order to buy these trains, so we're going to have an appointment at the bank. They're going to give me some more money. Well, give might be a bit of an understatement, but they're going to provide me with some more cash. Oh, come on. There we go. Back home. Now, we do have other options for passenger trains, fortunately, which is going to be the Zephyr. The Zephyr can transport 52 passengers, which at this point is no luxury, considering there's 89 people waiting in Huntington Beach, or waiting in Huntington Beach to go to Patterson. Unfortunately, these things can provide a bit more transport capability. I'm going to go with one of these, and then, let's see, what are they using? Is it one of these? The streamlined coaches? I think so. Let's see, these things can go up to 177 kph, so it would only make sense if these things are aligned with that. Top speed, 150, 180, 201. Yeah, let's go with this one. Alright, it does not look very pretty, but for now, it's all they're gonna get. What? Oh, sorry, it's the wrong line. You're going to Denton. Huntington, no. Yep, Denton, Huntington. There we go. Alright, so that's one. Next, multiple units, the Zephyr as well as the West Fleet. You are on Denton, Gainesville. Next. I hope this is going to work. We do need the cash, otherwise we cannot expand our plan any further. You are going from Patterson to Gainesville. That should leave me with just enough cash to get the last train. Yep, 384k left. Okay. So, let's see what these things do. It's going to take them a while to get to where they need to be. 61 waiting here. Only 1535 waiting there. This one is by far the largest station, at least people-wise. And we have 73 people on board. Let's see if we can get more people transported from Huntington. My plan right now is to keep these guys rolling as quickly as possible, have a look at how many passengers are queuing up, and then potentially add another train. Maybe just a standard Zephyr without the additional compartment to allow for more transport. You are running pretty much empty, you're doing half, and you're doing, well, about a third. Alright, What do you cost per year? 1.15 million. And you just already made almost 500k. See, now we're getting somewhere. And it's full again. So this train instantly make money. But can it keep doing that? That's the real question. Can it consistently keep making money? There's another 200k. 73 on board. And there's already... Holy crap. There's... Oh, that must be the people who are transiting from Gainesville to Huntington. Yeah. Talking about trains. In case you haven't seen it yet, there's a trailer out for a new movie with Liam Neeson in it, with The Commuter. It looks to be really interesting. I'm not exactly sure what the story is, but Liam Neeson seems to be a commuter, and he's been offered some sort of, I don't know if you want to call it quest, mission, objective, challenge, that there is a simple request that he needs to adhere to, and then he's going to get a reward, or as of yet unspecified. But from what I've seen in the trailer, it might be money. If he doesn't do it, I'm not sure what's going to happen, but of course, will harm your family is always one of the opportunities. And I think that it is the last action movie that Liam Neeson said he would be doing. So he is going to be doing Commuter as his last gig. Not sure when it's going to come out, but I do know it's this year. I'll link the trailer down below if you're interested. It has absolutely nothing to do with Transport Fever, but I'm looking at these trains and talking about how people are moving about from Gainesville to Huntington, and I thought, yeah, those are commuters. Anyway, how are my train lines doing? Huntington Beach to Patterson is doing quite well. The other train lines are not doing as well as of yet. I think I have a bit too much capacity on these lines. So what I can do is sell off one of these additional compartments, at least for this Gainesville line, and maybe buy another train. So I need you to go back to your depot, and we'll come back for the passengers later. Because the more frequent you run these trains, the more people are going to start using them. See, this one has the same issue. You. Hold. Do not get on this... Okay. Too late. Pause it. Sell that off. And you're going back on your line. Carry on. This one. This one's also way too empty. I should start with a standard train and then add on to that as needed. Because right now, it's just not worth it. Yep, that's that line. Go. This one does seem to be full most of the time. Although right now it's 53, with 70 people waiting. You. Off you go. Alright, good luck. Now, we're positive for 2 million. We might be able to sell this thing off, but there are 50 people waiting to go to Huntington. There we go. What's the train costing me now? Because it was 1.1. See, that's an expensive coach right there. Those coaches cost me about 250k a year. Well, they definitely weren't earning me that much. How are the trains doing? Everything's making a profit, albeit a small one. Huntington into Patterson is definitely the biggest profit by far. And I hope that the other trains can catch up to that profit margin right about now, as they're no longer lugging around empty coaches. Or compartments. Is that a cultural difference? The British might say coach, whereas the Americans might say compartment. Is that right? I'm Dutch, in case you hadn't noticed, so I don't exactly know what you guys call these things. Speaking of trains, here in the Netherlands we're always bitching and complaining that the trains are late. What's that like in your country? Is that also an issue? Are the trains also known to be late? Or are they on time mostly? Yeah, we're not going to just demolish that house, we wouldn't have to. Now, let's see if we can continue this line over the way to Hollywood. So we're immediately going to start splitting off before the AI decides to start building right on top of my train track. Okay, we can bypass that tools facility. Let's see, Hollywood. We're going to connect Hollywood to Gainesville. I could connect it to Patterson as well, to Laredo. So we're going to be seeing... Well, actually, come to think of it, if I were to connect it in the way that I just mentioned, we'd have Gainesville, Hollywood, Hollywood, Patterson, and Hollywood, Laredo, and of course later Laredo, Patterson. So this would be a sort of triangle system. Well, yeah, I can make that work. I can make that work. So we're going to need 3 train tracks here. So that means I'm going to go with 4, just to have a little backup. Platform length 240. And, well, we can connect it to a street, but I don't want to just yet. 400k. We're aligning terrain here for some reason. See, that's better. 254. Medium streets. And we'll fix that up later. Let's see, here's the train track. Where do we need to connect? I'm trying to keep these things as high speed as possible. So as straight as possible or with very slow curves in order to keep its speed up. Because while these trains over here might not be able to do the 300, or at least technically they cannot do it yet because they're not fast enough. But eventually they might be able to do it. Alright, and connect that up. No, connect it. There we are. Now, set up the signals. Over there, we're going to make quite a few of these sections. By this point, you're probably well aware why I'm doing this. If not... Oh, crap. I want the trains, or I want to have the potential to have more than 1 train running on this line. And even more than 2 trains. If you were just to have no signals, a train would depart, go on the opposite track, and, well, pretty much hope for the best. Oh shit, I didn't connect it there. If you have signals, the game is automatically going to say, aha, I can see that the next section of train line is clear, and I can use that. So right now, if I say I want to go from, what's it called here? Gainesville to Hollywood. It's gonna drive on the right side and then go to the train and then from here go back. And these sections means that if there's a train on this section, or let's say if there's a train on this section, the train's gonna stop here. But the moment it passes this one, there is going to be room for the train on the section that it just cleared, if that makes sense. So by doing it this way, I can speed up the amount of trains that can actually keep moving on this train track without having delays. Alright, this is going to be Gainesville, Hollywood. In the meanwhile, all of these tracks are making me money. Or well, not tracks, but connections. These lines. It looks like we have a decent amount of people waiting here, but not so many. Well, Gainesville, Denton. It's just coming in now. There's not that many people waiting that I'm going to add another train just yet. We'll do that eventually. For now, let's focus on connecting Hollywood to Patterson and to Laredo. Laredo does not really have any other stations that I need to, or any other towns that I need to connect to. Oh, Graf Zeppelin. I'm considering going Laredo, West Covina, and that's it. We're gonna have Patterson connect to Stamford. And then Stamford connect to Rancho. And then we'll see how we connect it up here in the north. We also have Ventura, which is low-hanging fruit, as I like to call it. It's easy to get to. It's not very far. There's no really hilly terrain in the way. So we can easily get there. And then we have this little town. I could, if I really have the money, go right through the mountain. And that way I can connect everything in this, let's say, western section of the map. But I don't really want to do that just yet. Let's focus on getting Hollywood up and running. So we're going to upgrade the roads. Add an electric tram track, not train track. And this should do. Alright, double up. Again, mostly a future concern, so we can have a clockwise and a counterclockwise line. But Hollywood already has a decent population going, so I'm immediately going to do that. Alright, let's start over there. It's going to be the counterclockwise line. So Hollywood tram CCW. I know that also stands for concealed carry weapon, but in this situation it stands for counterclockwise. And oh, forgot 8th Street. After Hill Street. There. 5, yep, that's it. Okay, so you're the Hollywood tram. Now, in case you're wondering why am I making one clockwise and one counterclockwise, what passengers tend to do is embark here when all they need to go, or all they need to do is go over there. So what I'm going to be facing is one tram that's going to be taking up passengers here, which are going to go all the way around town, taking up seats for no reason at all, and then disembark there, or vice versa. By having one tram clockwise and one counterclockwise, I can make sure that that doesn't happen. I can make sure that the people pick the tram that is easiest for them, and it's going to take them the least amount of time. Let's go with the cheap ones. Hollywood tram and Hollywood tram counterclockwise. Now we need to add another depot over here. Yeah, this will do. We're going to be doing a little bit of excavation here. Let's make sure it's not too much. There we are. Oh, this is going to get expensive though. Ooh. Oh well. Bite the bullet. Oh, look at that. We're actually making a profit last year. Despite the fact that I was building. So I consider that a win. Right. Zephyr. You're gonna go to Hollywood. I could connect Gainesville to Mobile. The problem is this right here, this ridge line. It's going to make it very expensive. The more expensive your initial train track is, the less likely it is to recoup that investment quickly. And that's what I'm looking for. Quick wins. Economic wins. And there's 57 people waiting to go to Patterson. What's coming in right now? 51 on the Gainesville-Patterson line. See, this train line, this section here, could use another train. Because there's, by now, enough people waiting to make that interesting. So we're going to have another Zephyr. I wouldn't be surprised if there's people waiting here who could not get on the train. Exactly, 36, 39, 40, 41. Yeah. This one should fix that. So this one, for now, is going to be your cash cow. Let's see about the other lines. Gainesville-Denton. That's coming in right now. There's not that many people waiting there. Looks like the new Hollywood Zephyr is immediately filling up. Yep, 46. I like that. Probably didn't make a profit last year. Actually, we did. Oh, never mind. I thought the game saved at New Year, but it doesn't. Save somewhere halfway through the year. Right, so you're full. Are there enough people waiting here? Well, yes, there are. There's more people waiting than can go on the train. This is a good sign. This means money. Alright, let's see where these people have to go. The trams are still... yeah, the town's still picking up to the fact that there is now a train connection to the other towns. And I wonder where these people have to go. So let's interview some of them. Alright, your work is in town. You live in town. Any people waiting for the tram? Right, you're going to work, which is over there. Right. You're going to the shop, which is also over there. What else can we learn? When in doubt, ask your passengers. Looks like we just... yep, all of these people are waiting to go somewhere.
Huh?
Yeah, it's early, I know. Okay, you're going to the shop all the way over there. You're going to the shop. Aha! This is what I was wondering about. Do people from Hollywood want to go to Patterson? And the answer is yes, they do. Thank you for that. You're going to Gainesville. You're going to Gainesville. You're going to Patterson. Gainesville, Patterson. Right, so that's good to know. Because based on that information, I now know that a direct line from Hollywood to Patterson would be profitable. I just need to make sure. Ooh, we don't really have enough lines. Apparently I wasn't planning for this. Can I expand it? Yep, I can. Oh, 2 buildings will be removed. Let's go with 6. High speed. Go. Now, before the game actually decides to screw me over, because they like to do that. Ah, that's a bit much. Ah, I'm out of cash. Can we connect it without destroying a building, preferably? No. Alright, fine. Because now I have capacity to go here and there, and then I have one spare. So this one I'm going to work on first. Please tell me that's connected. Yes, it is. Good. You going to Laredo? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why do you want to start building upwards? I don't want that. For some reason this game is very happy to start building bridges wherever it can. Right, Laredo. We have coming in from Hollywood. Potentially West Covina. Christ, connecting these things up is going to be tricky. Right, let's go long term. If I connect Laredo to West Covina, West Covina to Flint, Flint to Tempe, Laredo to Stamford. No thanks, I'll go over there from Patterson. Yeah, so you just need 1, 2, 3. Understood. We need a train track or a train station for 3 passenger, or not 3 passengers, but 3 sections. Let's make it a large station. Larger. 4, if it's all the same to you. Let's add a road connection before the game starts complaining about it. Right. Okay, so that's done. Now we can carry on. Now, yes, I am spending quite a bit of money, but I consider this to be the core of my money-making network. Without these things in place, I cannot have any trains. Without any trains, it's going to be, damn it, hard to make money. Few more and we're there. There, okay. This is called Laredo. I'm gonna connect this station to Laredo. There. So Patterson, Laredo. Next. Hollywood back to Patterson. Oh, look at that. The game is immediately starting to build. Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to tunnel if I want to continue on that way. No thanks. Can we make that any cheaper? Just going sort of straight? Well, sort of. Yeah, this can work. Try to find the low ground. It's gonna be tricky over here. Can we do it? Getting expensive. I don't like expensive, except for the fact that when it's me sending the invoices. Too much slope. Oh, it's the road. Ah. That refinery's probably gonna file a complaint, but we'll deal with that eventually. Can we get there? No. Come on, can I have a few trains arriving? Look at that. 900k, 900k. Gainesville Hollywood's new, so that explains why it's not making that much. And now we can buy it. Thank you. Right, the good news is that we already have input from Hollywood and we have input from Patterson. And there's probably people on either side waiting to go. So I can either immediately double up on the line. Yeah, never mind. We're going to do that. Immediately going to double up on the line. Just for future peace of mind. This road's going to give me... Yeah, the road's going to give me issues. Every single time. Here's your precious road. Trains are faster anyway. Here we are. It does have to slow down quite a bit in that turn. Jumping all the way down to, I think, 150 is what I saw. Like hell we're gonna tunnel. Alright, that should do. Again, signaling. Stop over there. Continue with the sections. And then let's see if we can make this another profitable line. I hope so. I really hope so. And finally there. Welcome to the new line. This is Patterson Hollywood. Patterson Hollywood, there we go. Now I still have 3.67 million left, and that should almost be enough to get another train. Let's see, they're coming on that section. Done connecting. The depot. Buy a train, multiple units, Zephyr. Patterson Hollywood. There we go. And of course we need to still fix this road connection here. Really? We're gonna have to wait for another train to arrive. Of course I could take out another loan if I really want to, but here we are. Done. Okay. Now it's gonna take some time before people realize that there's now a direct line. This might impact the amount of money that I'm making from the Hollywood-Gainesville line, although people do seem to like to want to shop in Gainesville. And wow, Gainesville is getting completely overcrowded. The station doesn't even have a secondary road connection, but they don't seem to care. I can still upgrade it to have one. Now I did this so that the train station immediately absorbs the additional passengers from the other side. It wasn't doing that before. This is also going to raise the land value, so we're going to see more impressive structures. Now, how are my train lines doing? Yeah, Patterson Hollywood's not making money, as expected. Look at that, Gainesville Hollywood. That's not bad for a relatively new train line. It already is making money. Good. Gainesville Denton, that must be you then. Plenty of people waiting here. Now Gainesville just got way more important because Hollywood is feeding into Gainesville and Gainesville can then transport to Denton. So by connecting new towns, I'm not just improving connection for that town, I'm also improving the profitability of the other lines. Trying to keep those things more interesting. And here we are. We immediately get people who want to go to Gainesville. Or sorry, to Patterson. 21, but it's a start. Not bad. And we already have quite a few waiting over here. Let's buy some additional trams. If and when I can do so. We just paid rent on our loan. Or, sorry, paid interest on our loan. That's gonna take a while to recoup. I think we're not doing too bad. Expanded my little square to have 2 additional stations. And a third one is coming up. Do we need to save Hollywood from anything? And by save Hollywood, I mean, do I need to save any of these train tracks so they can go to any of the other towns? I might want to go to Mobile. Let's see. Do any of these people want to go to any of the... Yeah, if there's not a connection...
Hey.
They don't. Where are you going? Home. Well, that's less than useful. What are the other cars doing?
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Home, home. Yeah, this town has no connection to the outside world, meaning that it's not going to be looking for jobs or shopping in Ventura, Gainesville, or anywhere else. Alright, so that's good to know. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave you for this episode. I think we're coming along nicely, and especially the fact that most of these sections are now starting to make money is definitely good news. We were not doing so well. This is far better. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your thoughts are down below, and if you have any suggestions on how to improve profitability, I'm all ears. Add those in the comments down below. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon for more videos.